with me. Meanwhile, your bitch tryna get crushed. Sticking them out, put my thumb in the butt. I be tryna stay humble, you know. Count a little bit of money, you know. I don't wanna have to belt none, you know. Stress about no hope, you know.
The victim's father says his son died in the arms of his twin brother.
High school
Damn, he was a
community gathered
twin? That's
tonight
just
in
one.
grief
It
after
was
the
two?
stabbing death
Yeah.
of a teenager at a track meet.
Another teenager, a student at Frisco Centennial, is now charged with the murder.
He was going to turn out to be a great individual and impact this world with positivity. Track. He was doing everything right. I was so proud. And his brother was holding him, trying to hold the blood in, and he passed. My son watched his brother die in his arms.
It's unclear how Anthony got the knife into the meat or what exactly led up to the fight. Anthony is now facing first-degree murder charges, and Jeff Metcalf
It was the best weekend ever.
is only left with memories.
I was able to watch.
Yeah, he definitely hate black people now.
So much.
I ain't gonna lie. That
I'm
man,
both my sons.
he probably hate
are
niggas
amazing.
now. He
When
just
Jeff
stabbed his
Metcalf was
son and shit.
diagnosed with cancer 9 years ago, his boys were his strength. Now cancer-free, it's his faith that's keeping him strong.
And when I kissed his forehead today, as his body was cold, I ran my fingers through his hair. I told him it's not goodbye. It's see you later. I'll join you at some point too, son. You just beat me to this place.
I feel like if I was talking to my grandmother about this situation, may she rest in peace, she'd quote, "That boy done lost his everlasting mind." Looking back at my experience in high school, it's a time when most of us feel like we grown, but in actuality, we not. If you played sports and you was the star, 9 times out of 10, you was the man in high school. In fact, most of us know this already. In high school, you got this thing called popularity. Now, I'll let you guys let me know how you feel about popularity. But what comes with that is habits at a very early age.
Hello, Stephanie.
The ones that was popular, it seems it comes with a sense of entitlement that can, believe it or not, turn into a negative in your life later on down the line. And not all, but for some of the ones who was quote-unquote not popular, they can develop habits like jealousy and envy. And we all know, if that's not rectified at a very early age, that can hinder you from success later on down the line as well. And in this story, you got some people coming out
what
saying
happened,
it's
like-
a clear sign of jealousy, envy. But on the other hand, you have some people who say this was a young kid who lost his life after feeling entitled. Now, I'm not here
Like,
to let
what'd
you
he do to
guys
make
know
that
how
nigga
I
that
feel.
mad?
I am here to present the facts and see what you guys believe this was at the conclusion. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, today we talk about 2 high school students. Both play football. In fact, they both play the same position, a linebacker. But one stand out more than the other. One of the students have D2 offers, which is still great. Look at people like Uncle Shannon Sharp, who went to Savannah State, which is a D2 college. But now is an NFL Hall of Famer. But the other have a little more upside. He's the MVP on his team and captain. In fact, he had D1 offers with the chance to reach new heights he can only dream of. But after a nice day on the first week of April, at just 17 years old, both teenagers' lives would be cut short over a seat. Today we go to Frisco, Texas, where a high school student is facing murder after Frisco police say he fatally stabbed the student during a confrontation at a high school track.
Like, what'd he do to
The
make him
incident took
stab
place
him, though?
April 2nd, 2025 on Wednesday at QY Kendall Stadium at around 10 a.m. The victim was identified as Austin Metcalf. He had a twin brother and he was considered the oldest by 4 minutes. Austin was a junior at Memorial High School in Frisco, Texas. He was a linebacker for the football team. He was recently named MVP. He had a part-time job at Halo's Pizzeria. On the second day of April in 2025, Austin and his twin brother, Hunter Metcalf, decided to support the high school track team, which was at the stadium about 30 miles north of Dallas. Now, when the twins got to the stadium, they was looking for a tent that was meant for all high school students that went to Memorial High School. Now, when they got there, they noticed a kid who go by the name of Karmelo Anthony with the K sitting in the section. But he didn't go to Memorial High School. Karmelo went to Frisco Centennial High School. And according to Karmelo Anthony's X account, he have a handful of scholarships from D2 schools. Now, as Karmelo was sitting under the tent that was intended for Memorial High School, he was approached by the twins when Austin Metcalf allegedly told Karmelo to get up out of his seat. But according to Hunter, who was Austin's twin brother, Karmelo allegedly responded, quoting, "Touch me and see what happened," end quote. But here's where things get tricky, fam. According to Hunter, his twin brother Austin had grabbed Karmelo's book bag, and shortly after, Karmelo had stabbed him. But according to Karmelo, Austin put his hands on him, then he stabbed him. Now, unfortunately, after, Austin had lost his life in the hands of his twin brother after being transported to a local hospital. May he rest in peace, and love and condolences to his family. Now, at the time, Karmelo had left the knife on the scene and tried to run away, but he was apprehended shortly after and confessing, not allegedly, I stabbed him, but it was self-defense.
The kid was mad. My son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
She ain't even crying for real.
Just tell me about what happened today.
I don't know. I got a phone call from Hunter. He was screaming that Austin had been stabbed. I was at work, and so I drove. I work in Grapevine, so I drove up to the hospital straight away. I actually beat the ambulance there. Yeah, I saw them have him come out. He was on a lot of machines, and it didn't take long for them to come in to say that he had passed. So, not sure, senseless act of a boy that was in the wrong tent, and my son doing the right thing by telling that boy that he needed to be removed from where he was. And
How was that the right thing? He ain't no damn teacher or staff telling that boy to move.
Just because the kid was mad, my son is not here anymore, and I don't understand it.
Tell me about Austin. What do you want people to know about your boy?
He was the most amazing kid. Oh, so smart. He had college football guys looking at him to play in college. His goal was to play in college. He just wanted to play football. His life was going to the gym and working out and being a leader on his football team. And he just had
done the whole thing.
Such ambition.
Why would he go over there fucking with that? But that don't got nothing to do with you, though. I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying that he right.
And he's just such a
because he still bogus for stabbing his ass.
Loved him, and
he thought they was gonna jump him shit or something. I don't know. Like, he was with his twin brother shit.
Yeah, identical twins.
Full story ain't been told, in my opinion.
They are the best of friends. Like, just, I'm so worried about my son because he's gonna have to face this world alone now because he had a brother that was with him the whole time, and now he's gonna have to do it alone. And I'm just so worried about him. I really am.
Hunter with
no one ain't just gonna
he
randomly
was.
start bullying someone.
They made him go away when they were doing CPR on him, but he was there when he was.
You know, like it be like that. Yeah, they probably went over there saying some shit to that boy, and they got into it, and you know what I'm saying.
But I think he said he saw when
he ain't just.
Before the CPR
just
came
because
back in.
they just picked the random
For what I heard, he was unresponsive for 5 minutes. They were able to revive him a little, but I think it was just it was too little, too late.
He probably was over there with the bitches or something.
He might have been talking to someone that wanted.
The kids at the school. Austin was
little black boy over there probably macking them. I don't know. I want to see what they say.
Not against them, you know. And
what the black boy parents said? Ain't nobody gonna speak, man. Well, I guess that probably ain't no good idea.
2 for $7.
Nah, for real, I wouldn't talk to their ass either. For real, like shit, if it's just going on like that, cause shit. They're gonna try to use anything you say, you know what I'm saying? But the parents, I don't know. I guess the parents, I don't know. That's fucked up though. It really is. Like this shit. Like they say, like you got this little boy and lost his life. Then you got another little boy that lost his life too, cause his ass finna go to jail.
They're there together, so. But just to put your arms wrap around the support. Says Hunter. Did you want to talk to him?
Oh, man. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. I'm so sorry. He's a good kid. We just got a little altercation, and that's really it. But he has a good heart. Everyone knows. Everyone around here knows he's a great kid. He just one mistake.
Why is she smiling? See that little smirk on her face?
Yeah, as I said, the mom ain't even crying.
He didn't deserve it. No one deserves a loss or something like that. I know people lose their family members all the time.
Now the dad seemed like he was genuinely hurt.
I'm not best friends with my brother my whole life, but if y'all could just like, not y'all, sorry, just like thank y'all for just comforting us, and like the Frisco area has been comforting my family and me, and I just really appreciate everything.
She's so lost up in her
it's a really hard loss, but.
Well, that's her child, so she got to be hurt, but I don't know if she holding that shit well.
I know she hurt, but I mean, it's just like she probably so damn lost
really
up in her.
The tightest I've ever seen with somebody like between
like she's really not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clean the dishes together, do the artwork together, sports. You name anything in the world, it's always us two and one thing. So you're always just basically one person.
You guys just a few minutes apart?
4 minutes.
Austin was first by 4 minutes. He got stuck in me.
So technically your bigger brother.
Yes, ma'am. He does a lot of big brother stuff around. He's always on my back. Even if I'm in the wrong, he'll always take my side no matter what. So it's just really heartbreaking to see someone that cares for you that much and does everything even by your side no matter what, just pass away like that.
Your mom told me that you were there.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't mind, what happened?
There was this kid, before I knew his name now, this kid was sitting under our tent at track. We asked him to move. He started getting aggressive and talking reckless. And my brother stepped in and said, "You need to move." He's like, "Make me move." Austin grabbed his backpack. The kid, I tried to whip around as fast as I could, but I didn't see the stab. But then I look at my brother, and then I'm not gonna talk about the rest. So just that's just what I saw. And I tried to help him, but
it was just senseless.
It was really senseless. Really, I don't know why a person would do that to someone just over that little argument. It's just crazy in this world nowadays how people just up and do that. Like that man has a family. That man has people that care about them all the time, and he did everything for our family too. He was a strong man. He was a strong kid, real strong. And I know I'm strong too, but he's a little stronger. But he did a lot for our family and a bunch of stuff that we just don't recognize. And it's just like, especially throughout our friends too, like everyone knew like he was the peacemaker. That's what I'm saying. Like heard someone who really makes peace, really calms
Shorty
peace,
crashed out, man. But
sail smoothly. Because I
it wasn't even worth it. They should just left his ass alone.
And then he calls me down. He was just always there for me. So it's just really heartbreaking to see like how this happened.
Oh my goodness, you guys are
17.
That's crazy. Motherfuckers just like shit just really happened like that though.
I saw a lot of articles saying
motherfuckers can crash out over anything nowadays.
Yeah, they're 17.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Austin
I wonder if they got camera footage or something.
College football.
He definitely said he played in self-defense.
His mindset, his skill level, his IQ of the game was probably the best I've seen in the Frisco area.
Yeah.
As a linebacker, he was a stud, and I always try to fill those shoes with him and play with him. And I had a blast.
Yeah, he got to be a beast now. He lost his twin, man. And shit. He got to go to the league, man. You got to go to the NFL for your brother.
Last year, it was this year, so it's just really heartbreaking not to see him next year on the field.
I'm so sorry, my love. Oh my goodness. I saw that he won like linebacker of the year
for the Frisco Memorial. He was
second team all district, which he should have been first.
Yeah.
But it's just everyone knows around this area the impacts of what he does for football and what he does for families and friends. Like he's just a great guy overall to be around, and
hard worker.
Extremely. It's just really hard. It's just really hard to see someone go like that just for like recklessness.
My focus of my story is, of course, on Austin. That is what's most important. But what would you say about the suspect and what's next?
We don't know anything about him. We have nothing to say.
I've never met this kid until right then. It really was under 30 seconds, this altercation. I've never met this kid in my entire life.
Damn.
And it's just.
And to be honest with you, we don't want to give him any recognition or any care because that's not. We're not. We have no desire to have anything to do with that man. So.
If Austin can hear you, what would you say to him?
I'd say that's really hard, but I'd say a lot of things because I saw him before his last moments, and it was just
how much we loved him. He knew that.
He knew how much I loved him, how much I do for him. Anything I do anything for him.
Yeah.
No matter what, he call me. I think anything that he needs, I'll do it for him. He's just a great guy. So when you have a great guy, you want people to be around you. They're going to be around you no matter what. Like he's a great leader. That's why I always want to tell him, like, I always wanted to be like him in that sense. It's like how he
I'm trying to see what else they got to say. They just gonna talk about Austin
great
and
ways with people all the time. And I
want
to
see what
like that.
I guess
he was a big brother in a sense. He was the same age, but he was a big brother to me.
We just want to make sure that everybody knows how much that Austin is going to be still in our lives, as far as in our memories and our hearts forever. You know,
damn, I think I hated for the twin the worst though. Like, cause damn, that's your twin
really
brother.
hard.
He died in arms. Like, damn,
really
that's
hard.
fucked up.
See how much you guys love
Not even that, bro. Like, they gonna sit there, like, he
I'm
gonna,
really
like,
since
this is twin, like, he gonna basically see his brother every time he look at himself, bro.
Yeah, facts.
He was my big baby. He was 225
Every time you look in the mirror, you're gonna see his brother.
Right.
Both of them big boys.
The mom and the dad.
I loved movie time with them. They would ask me if we'd watch a movie and sit on the couch, and he'd put his head on my lap. And I'd scratch his back, and he was just, I don't know, he'd tell me things. He was so personable with me, and, you know, I knew stuff that most teenagers wouldn't tell their moms, that just things that he...
Talking to his mom about fucking.
You know? And now it's going to be...
Yeah, mama, fuck Carrie. No, stop it.
Together.
I know you were with him till the end, right? Did you hold him the whole time?
I didn't. They yanked me off him.
Yeah, they had to leave. He had to be removed when they did CPR, and then he wasn't able to be in the ambulance with them on the way to the hospital.
So it was just like hard throbbing the whole time, the whole ride on the hospital.
How did you get to the hospital?
My dad came. I called my mom. My mom didn't know. She didn't answer. She was at work, and then she answered my phone. And I told her what happened. She came in right away, and then we drove to the hospital. We're trying to fit everything out.
Yeah, it was hard. That was tough because we saw. I
damn, we stabbed him.
I don't even know how that's possible, but I did because I came in from Grapevine.
You know, he said he only stabbed him once.
Karmelo, at 17 years old, he was charged with first-degree murder as an adult, with his bond being set at $1 million.
Damn.
After 2 days, Karmelo's family had went to Facebook to speak up on his behalf.
Okay, that's what I want to see what they saying.
Let's set the record straight. Enough with the misinformation. Let's talk about facts. 1. It's normal for all students from different schools to gather under another school's tent. Karmelo had friends there. He wasn't trespassing or looking for trouble.
Right,
7,
I knew he was over there
that
with the
one of
bitches or
twins
something.
had never seen Karmelo before. A blatant lie. 3. No student has the right to remove another student from a school-owned tent. The school owns the tent, not the twins. 4. Karmelo is a track athlete. The twins are not. He wasn't even expecting to see them there. Now here's what they don't want you to know. The twins didn't just ask him to leave. They tried to jump him. Before attacking him, they tried to take his belongings, broke his phone, and stomped on it. The twins are known bullies.
Damn.
So ask yourself, if 200-plus attackers came at your child, what would you expect them to do? And yet, despite everything, the media is trying to destroy Karmelo's name. They keep posting a picture of him with an airsoft gun, not even a real firearm, to manipulate the public perception. Why? Because they want to paint him as a criminal instead of a victim. Let's talk about who Karmelo really is. A respectful, well-mannered young man, a 4.0 student.
That's a good picture they got right there.
Offers, a kid with zero criminal history, not even a blemish. A son raised in a loving home by parents who taught him right from wrong. A life was lost, and that is tragic. But what's also tragic is the way the media is twisting the story to fit their own agenda. Karmelo defended himself against violent aggressors. This is not a crime. Do not let the media race bait you. Do not let them manipulate the facts. Justice will prevail. Now, fam, that post alone had over 12,000 comments and over 29,000 shares. Which lead me to my last question for you guys. Who right and who wrong? Let me know in the comments. We got 2 young kids whose life has changed forever, with the one losing his life, unfortunately. This was the story of a Texas high school football standout student who lost his life trying to take a seat on a bench from a young man who, one thing led to another, had stabbed him, and now looking at life. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
That's why I feel like the brother didn't really want to talk too much on it, cause he know like they was on some bully shit probably. Like, I'ma keep it real. Yeah, motherfucker ain't just stabbing motherfuckers for no reason though. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's why he say there's a lot that they say they didn't know him and all this, you know. Probably wasn't. He said he know other kids at the school, got friends at that school, so they probably was just on. Yeah, and they wasn't even they play football. They wasn't even on the track then. So Yeah, like why y'all over there fucking with that boy? Not saying he should have stabbed, but I don't know. Shit, they ass is big. I was looking at the little boy next to his mama. I'm damn, they little ass look grown. So. Yeah. Think it was over a girl. He definitely ain't expected to be like that. I'm just saying. Damn. Dead? Man, fucked up, dude. I know he ain't expected to be like that. All this opportunity out here, whole life he had in, you die over a stupid argument. You said a bunch of shit. What you saying? They said what? Yeah. I don't know, man. I wish the kid the best, though. Like, I hope he, you know what I'm saying, can come from under that shit, because I don't wish jail on nobody, regardless, you know what I'm saying, black, white, Mexican, Chinese, you feel me? Like, that shit is like slavery. They treat you like shit. Like, that shit's not cool. So, but, damn, you know, that's just a lesson. Like, shit like that, you got to just take a lesson from it. Like, you can't just be out here doing shit and just fucking with people, though, or, because everybody ain't playing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the real problem. Everybody has free will.
Yeah. That's crazy though, man.
You can play all you want, that's your free will, but other people got free will too. That's what some people be forgetting. So you play too damn much. Consequences are bound to happen.
Yeah. I don't know, that's definitely gone. It's just crazy because you used to hearing about like black on black crime or white on white, like when it's just like a race tension between it, that's what makes shit be getting like weird. Cause it's like, yeah, like it's like damn.
Tension's already there. Already worse.
Yeah. Hell no. And shit. Yeah. No, it definitely be going down. They just gotta, I don't know, man. It's fucked up. Let me see, man. Let's get some little content. Let me see what this retarded man kiddo talking about, man. This motherfucker black eye, man. What's this? They talking about